Now, here's my thing. Don't listen to me. I tell everybody straight up, don't even listen to me. I get in arguments with political people. I get in arguments with conspiracy theorists. I get in arguments with so many people because I'm just someone that researches. And I want everybody else to do their own research.
A couple of weeks ago, Tony, you actually kind of brought up obviously a red pill station. Shout out. You had some conspiracy questions about, the plans and, the plans that are coming in the future. And then we're currently going through this monkeypox situation. Like, what are your thoughts on what's currently happening, not in the future, but with this monkeypox? What are your concerns and thoughts on that?
You said not in the future, though.
Yeah, because obviously if I mention future, we're talking about the next plan, and obviously you can lead up to it, but I want to talk about specifically monkeypox. What is your take on it right now?
When it comes to the disease itself, there's a lot of things you have to understand. So the future is important. The future is important for a few reasons. Why? Because we're talking about things like this, like, monkeypox and stuff like that. You have to relate it to, coronavirus, because what? The C virus, and I don't want to say, the other name, but it changed our lives, did it not? It really did.
Still is.
Right. Still changing our lives.
Right.
And a lot of us went through that. And what's crazy is that 3 months before that, again, like I said on the last podcast, we already knew what was going to happen because we knew about Event 201. We knew about these institutions that were just brought up that literally talk about what's going to happen with these viruses that are being put out. Now, here's my thing. Don't listen to me. I tell everybody straight up, don't even listen to me. I get in arguments with political people. I get in arguments with conspiracy theorists. I get in arguments with so many people because I'm just someone that researches. And I want everybody else to do their own research. I want everybody else to look up World Economic Forum, who these people are, and look up NTI, right? Nuclear Threat Initiation. These are organizations you need to look up because why? We've never had something like this. I don't know if it's the internet. I don't know if it's the year that we're in, but all of us, right? We're in an age now where we can look up information, right? And this information is tied to people. And these people are tied to different things. And when we're talking about World Economic Forum, who are these people, right? These are unelected officials. These are the richest people in the world. Klaus Schwab. Look this guy up.
Klaus Schwab.
Klaus Schwab.
Klaus Schwab.
Look him up, right?
Klaus Schwab.
Look this man up. He runs in an organization with so many people that you guys know of. I mean, if I said the name right now, here's what's crazy. If I said a name back in 2000, we're talking about the internet, you would know who this man is, richest man in the world. You're already thinking about him in your head. They have to put his name as William G. Gates, the third.
Okay, I thought I was exactly what was on.
You can't even say Bill. It used to always be Bill. They Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. It wasn't William and Melinda Gates. It was Bill.
I went to school where his brother actually was very heavily influenced at. I got to meet him a few times. Anyways, keep going.
I would love to talk to his brother. But they had to change his name to that after 2015. Him and other people who are philanthropists, right? People who have a lot of money, unelected officials, come up with all these, I guess you can call them table experimental projects where basically they say, hey, we're going to talk about a scenario that's going to happen and we want to stop this scenario. So if you go to their website, you can donate money. Anybody can donate money. This is just something that anybody
can donate. Donate money to me, motherfucker. Right. Goddamn.
I mean, if you want. But you can donate money to these people. But basically what happens with these kind of things, right, is that you can go donate money, look up the information that's on there. And example, Event 201 in October 2019 talked about a SARS type virus called Corona that would basically go through and people would contract and it would kill X amount of people. They talked about this 3 months before it happened. That's why we were able to tell people what was going to happen. So we want to know what's going to happen with monkeypox, right? Do we have to worry about this? I think we do have to worry about this to an extent. Why? Because I don't see how this is going to play out. But this ain't about me. I want y'all to go look this up. So go to nti.org. Anybody that wants to do this. If you go on to nti.org or type in NTI scenario on Google search, you'll actually be able to pull up table of contents, right?
I would think the topic I want to kind of touch on with monkeypox and just kind of some of these pandemics or plandemics as we're calling them. What's the differences between these things? Because when we look at COVID and how I look at how society's going to react, because whether it's manufactured or not, whether you're saying it's or whether these websites and organizations are coming together and they're creating this and this is some sort of a plan or this is some type of initiative, right? Whether that's the case, I have no evidence to show me anything. But what is going to be real is the reaction of society.
Right, that part. The change.
And what difference is it with Corona and monkeypox.
Well,
and I'm gonna tell you this right now. People react different when they get the ugly.
When you can look at it and when you can see it.
See, it's one thing for you to just feel some cold symptoms that's normal or flu symptoms. You don't really have any physical, like from the outlook, somebody being able to tell that you have the virus. But bro, you walking around here with the monkeypox,
The pox.
You can see it.
it's going to be different, and it's going to affect society more in the decision making on what we do. You think there's a lot of people that, a lot of people, I don't think this. I think everybody needs to take their own precautions. But there's some people out there that look down on people who still wearing masks when they don't have to in some places, right? And I'm like, well, what you think gonna happen when you walk around with the monkeypox? You ain't gonna be thinking that same way.
Right.
You won't. People in society
will
are
lock
gonna
down. You will
100%. 100%.
What's crazy?
And it's bad because do you think about it? They already got incidents right now, hate crimes. There's actually gay people getting like beat on because of this.
But
like,
don't heterosexual partners have the same? They do the same thing. They still have sex. So it's like, how is it different? That's so crazy. Like you would have to think. Then there has to be some strain of the DNA that's attached to the XY chromosome. There has to be something like that. It just can't be. That doesn't make sense. Why only gay people? That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
This is my thing when it comes to this, because Rob's right. When it comes to like the visual part of it, that's Bill Gates literally, and it's the same video I have on Red Pill Station where he literally said, "Oh, when the next one comes, oh, you guys will pay attention to this one." He said it like, I know it's coming. Like, that's what I don't like about that. And it was disgusting because he knew. I'm like, of course you know, man. Because all your pharmaceutical companies will be able to capitalize on this.
Right.
Why? You guys are going to get paid more money. With that money, you'll be able to gain more control over the people, take over their sovereignty, because the end goal is socialism. That's what you guys are going to do. You want to do this. And it's good. There's nothing. So what I'm about to explain right now, it's going to happen. This isn't me. This isn't coming from me. This is their own website. Again, NTI scenario. Type that in on Google search, or type in nti.org. You can go to their own website and search it yourself. If you go there, literally, this is what's crazy. Have this scenario played out. So if you guys don't take my word for it, go to page 12 on this page. If you guys want to look it up for yourselves, they break it down month by month what's going to happen. And guess what? If you don't believe me, don't believe me, please. Believe what's on there and believe what's on their website. Right there. Look at that date. May 15th. So this is back, guys. This is 2021, last year. They basically said
2022.
Right.
Just a few months ago.
Right. But this whole scenario was written in 2021. They basically said, look, somewhere around May 15th, 2022, monkeypox outbreak will be in Byrrhenia, and we will have 1,400 cases with 4 deaths. Byrrhenia. It's a fake country they came up with.
Low death toll already.
Can you go to the next tab? The first case of monkeypox. An ongoing outbreak of monkeypox, a viral disease, was confirmed May 2022 in Britain, the United Kingdom.
And
on the 6th. I mean, they're a week off. So you know what? Maybe it's not. It's no correlation. No correlation. They're a week off. Here's my thing. I kind of feel that we're safe to follow what they're talking about. We can actually follow this. So we're going to talk about how this is going to affect us, right? That they're going through. You can go into move 2 and move 3. What's crazy is I'm going to hit some key points on when they talk about the fact that this virus will not be able to be affected by vaccines. So remember that. And I'm saying this because this is what you're going to see in the future, that somehow when it comes to monkeypox, it's not going to be able to be affected by vaccines. Why? That's going to mean you're going to be forced to shut down no matter what. Because there's not even a vaccine. Because when we had the previous one, there were vaccines. That's why everything is calmed down. This one, that's not going to happen. You're going to have to lock down. Because if not, you're going to have to basically go against the ramifications of that. Whether it's, scarring or whatever it does that monkeypox is going to do to you. Because there's certain people just get the fever and they get a few scars and that's it. But some people get like the big bolts that you see like online whenever you type in like on the Google search. That's really nasty. You're going to get that. But bottom line, when it comes to this, basically in the end, what's really crazy about this is by December 2023, we're going to have 270 million deaths is what they're projecting.
Damn.
But the number one important thing you got to understand is when it comes to this, they're going to say that it's a biochemical attack by a civilian biochemical lab, which basically means terrorism. They're basically going to say there's a terrorist group that is creating monkeypox to make it resistant, and to make it attack people.
We want to take a quick moment and thank you guys for tuning in to our corner. We're going to call it the Conspiracy Corner with our boy Tony. WSJ Aura. You can find him at Red Pill Station about all your conspiracy thoughts and questions.